and welcome to Steve Jackson Games Live. Today I am here with Kira from Man vs. Meeple. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm excited to play Deadly Doodles with you.
Me too. I had not heard about this game quite yet, and then until you asked me to join you, and now I'm super excited because it looks really, really cute.
I thought that this would be up your alley because of like the spatial reasoning and stuff, and you're a strategic gamer, like you have such strategy and such role playing in your games. I love that so much.
Yay! Well, I really like the art too.
Yes. The art by Katie Cook is some of the most adorable. Like, you feel bad about taking out these monsters as you're playing.
That's funny.
And hello to everybody in chat today. If you want to play along with us, we are using the Deadly Doodles original map that we're playing with today. I'll show all of you as we take it down to the table. Oh, hello. We've got a first-time stream watcher and listener as you work. That's excellent. It's nice to have you here. Hello. All right, let me take us down to the table so we can see what's going on. So this is the map right here that we're going to be doing today. We have 7 rounds that we're going to go through where we will be running through this dungeon. We will be trying to collect up loot, and we will be trying to collect up axes to take out monsters. And this little dragon here, he also doubles your loot score, which is also really good. Yes, yay! I know. Whenever you're placing your paths here, you can place them from any unused entryway or off of any other path that you've already drawn. For anybody who hasn't played it. Hello, Derek. How are you doing? So are you ready to get started, Kira?
I am.
Okay. So, Kira, I wanted to know, this is like a question and answer while also burning your brain on this.
Cool. Let's do it.
So what sort of cool stuff have you been doing for Man vs. Meeple lately?
Oh, I'm actually working on something that I'm really excited about. And it's not ready yet, but it's going to be coming out before the end of the month. And I've been asked a bunch of times, like, what are my favorite Tiny Epic games? I love Tiny Epic, for those of you that don't know. And there just so happens to be 10 that I've put my hands on. So I'm going to do my top 10 Tiny Epics.
Ah!
Yes. And so why I like them, why they're ranked the way they are. So I'm really excited for that. But other than that, I help a lot with the live stream we just did on live stream at Alma Mater yesterday, which I am a really big fan of, speaking of strategy and tight economies and stuff like that.
That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, top 10 Tiny Epics. That's going to be crazy.
I can't wait. It's been a lot of fun to work on for sure. Okay, so what did you mark off there?
Well, you're not supposed to copy mine.
Well, I saw you something at the bottom, and I was curious what that was.
This is a really cool part about Deadly Doodles right here. So I went through the D axe here, and instead of having to go through and be like, okay, which ones did I draw through? You can actually just color in the axe that you went through down here, and then when you go to total up your points down here, it's really nice and easy because you should have most of your stuff already marked down. So every time you go through a loot, you can actually put a little line here, and then I'll count it for you.
Cool. Very cool.
I know.
All right.
Really nice because you end up drawing through all these things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, which one is the D axe over here? Which one did I go through?
So on these, are we supposed to remind me, and I apologize since I'm new to the game.
Fine.
Are we supposed to pick 2?
Nope, you're supposed to draw all 4.
All 4. Okay, good deal.
I'm a slow starter. I'm like, all right, which way do I want to go? Where do I want to go with all of this?
Can we rotate?
You sure can.
Okay,
100%. Cool. You can rotate in any way. Yeah. Those are all good questions.
Thank you.
Hello, Battlecry. How are you doing? So, yep, writing down all 4 of these, and then we will have 7 different rounds where we should have 4 different cards. We should have. Sometimes we get more. Sometimes we get less. Sometimes stuff happens. I'll go through and explain what's happening as we get them.
Cool.
All right. I think I'm done with this round here.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, whenever I show everybody else, you can look. 7 times 4 cards. Use all of them, says Jan. That's right. I think, didn't Jan win last time we played this in chat? That was super awesome. All right, this is going to be round 2.
So are there people playing along with us in the chat?
Absolutely.
Because you can download these maps, right? Like I did.
You 100% can download these maps online. So if you don't have a copy of Deadly Doodles at home, you can download it and play along with us. And if you're missing it right now, this will be available on YouTube and everything, and later on Facebook. So you can just come back and play it with us then.
That's awesome.
So this one right here is a dead end. So
okay.
If you go through something like an axe or a monster and you dead end on it, you still get that item. You just can't draw anything else off of it later.
I see. Okay.
Now it gets strategic. I could have used that dead end like last turn, but did not work out like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this here.
I have no idea.
It's fine. I really like playing new players who are unfamiliar with it because then I just win more often. So
well, if you ever watch me on live streams, you know I never win. So you're in good company.
I get to feel super good about myself all day.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if this was a good idea or a bad idea, but I've done it.
I'm going to have to done it. Dead end somewhere. I think I'm going to toss it off over here because I think that's going to be the best place to like not get anything, I guess. Okay. And then I got my 2 axes here still. Okay. Last time too, I did really good at this one. So like, I'm not going to be able to show myself up, I feel like, this time. Yeah, Jan did win last time. He said, oh, wait, first game I won. Last time, Jan was second. So Jan is like a pro.
I hope she's not playing today.
Yeah.
Is that Jan or is that, I'm sorry, male or female? I can't see the icon.
I know, I can't see the icon either too well. Here, let's bring it up. There we go. There's Jan. Okay.
My apologies, Jan.
We have a trick right here. Now, this trick here, I'll show you the card. This is a special one. This is actually a promo. So if all of you are wondering where this came from, if you went ahead and backed Deadly Doodles 2, you got this card. Or later on, if you see us at conventions, probably next year sometime, you can always pick up this card here. This is called a trick. And what you do is you put this in any square on the board that is not populated. So it does not have any sort of line. It does not have any sort of monster or any sort of axe, anything on it. You draw a little circle there, and then if my path ends up crossing through that, I'm going to give you 2 points at the end of the game. So you're going to get 2 points for me running through it. So it's secret on your board until it's revealed at the end of the game. So I actually have a second board right here that I'm going to draw mine on, so nobody can cheat.
I'm not looking.
Let's see here. Where do I want to put my trick at? I feel like this will be a good spot. Okay, my secret trick is chosen. And put it there so I remember.
We can, any of the lines that we've drawn that are not against a wall, we can draw off of. But what happens if we find ourselves cornered?
Oh, okay. So if you cannot put a piece anywhere on the board, then you can actually do a little tick mark right here, and you can take -2 for each unused card. But don't forget that you can go off of any unused entryway.
You can restart on entryways?
Yes, you can 100% restart on any entryway here.
I gotcha.
Let's see here. So many good ones, I think. All right, I'm going to put this here. After all of the games that I've played, you think I would be a super pro, but I'm just not.
I'm looking at my board here going, I should have printed 2 so that I could like quickly start over.
This is the mess up board.
Well, and I like crossed off some of the wrong guys at the bottom. I was like, oh wait, no, that was the monster, not the axe, or vice versa. First time newbie mistakes.
That just means you got to go through and get it later for sure then.
Right? Exactly.
Okay. Oh, and that one there. That'll be perfect. Okay. Okay, I think I got all of them.
I'm ready as well.
Okay, perfect. Oh, and Fatal Paper Cut says the rotated this, if you rotated, is a this. And that's their addition to chat. So they're just, I mean, that's
very helpful.
Yeah, that is super helpful, Fatal Paper Cut. Thank you. I appreciate that. You bring all the fantastic things to chat for us. All right. This is round, what, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is round 4. We're like halfway through this already, okay?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Now, this trap works exactly like a trick does, except if I run through it, I would get -2 points. So one is going to help you just get plus points. Then the trap is going to make whoever runs through it get negative points, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It'll definitely make sense when we're totaling up scores. I'll tell you that.
Oh, goodness. Yes. Let's see.
Let's hear it. What a quick game, or is this just the setup? So I think that this game, with the introductory map, it's a lot more open and it's a little bit easier to put stuff down. So it does tend to go faster with the introductory map, just because you have so many more places that you can place things. When you get to Deadly Doodles 2, those maps, and then some of our Valentine's Day maps and our holiday maps and everything, it gets very challenging because there's some areas that it is really hard for you to move through in that game. So it definitely goes up in difficulty as you go through all of the maps. All right, I need to write down my trap. Where do I want my trap to go? I think I want it right here. No, wait, I don't want it right there. I want it someplace else. Hold on, I changed my mind. All right.
Okie dokie. I'm ready when you are.
Well, geez, I'm not that fast.
No rush, okay? No rush.
All right, we'll put this one
I
here.
play fast and loose, Kat.
You're like,
these lines go here. This works.
I just don't want to get, last game, I almost got in trouble by not going through the axe. And then I had gotten the monster early and it was a big mess. And I almost messed myself up at the end of the game and it was not good. But I think there's so many T's here. I want these someplace else.
Right?
That is not helpful.
I somehow made it work.
Okay, I guess I will make this go up here. I feel like I have all the monsters up here, so I feel like I need to go up here.
Your husband is commenting on my energy drink.
Oh my God.
This is kind of my signature thing, and if you know, it's not really, I say signature thing, it's just because they're my blood. And so I always have one around, and they're impossible to find right now. I actually I cleared out the neighborhood market by my house for the last ones I had. Well, I normally have them on order from Amazon. They're out of stock. And that's the second or third time it's happened during the quarantine time. So is Mountain Dew going to make more of these? And the guys all drink, Ryan and Jeremy drink Mountain Dew Zero.
Yeah.
And that's been impossible to find as well.
That's
very
terrible.
Exciting stuff. I need my caffeine.
Everybody needs their caffeine. There's nothing better than doing that in the morning, okay? Oh, you could just drink some water out of an old can. That would be...
That's true. It's true.
Oh, Duvel triple hop. What, Serta? I have never had that. Sounds
never
delicious,
even heard of it.
Though. Oh my gosh. Sounds amazing.
Oh, another one of those. Oh my gosh.
Little dead end.
So if you took a dead end through a treasure, does the treasure still count?
It sure does. Absolutely. Okay. You still get the treasure.
Pretty sure you said that, but just in case.
That's totally fine. It's always good to have a reminder. Oh boy, what do I want to do? I think. Okay, so I don't need that. What do I need? Oh, I need that straight line. Okay, so I need that straight line. 5. That's a 5. And I guess I can make this here. This will be perfect. And one more, which I cannot use that, so that's not going to work there. Or maybe I can make this the T. I'll make this the T, and then I'll make this a turn.
I feel like my decision making in this is just, it didn't work. We'll see.
That's what happens when you play it fast and loose.
I'll say, like, I totally was all going off this at the beginning. I was just like, I've got to build off what I've got. So I just stuck with that for a minute.
Oh, and then
until you reminded me.
Yeah, you get halfway and you're like, oh man. I did not plan ahead well.
I should explore.
You should only explore a dungeon if caffeinated. That is a pro tip, you know?
It is a pro tip.
You're
on your toes.
alert. Yeah, right? You come up on that monster, then you know they're going to have trouble because you're caffeinated.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. They need to make a Flanders map and call it, hey, diddly deadly doodles.
I like that.
I don't know if they can do the IP for that, you know? Battle cry. I'm sorry, but that sounds fantastic. It took me though, I don't know, 3 or 4 months to figure out that the holiday map that they have specified was actually Santa's face on it, and I was like, "What?" I did not put that together. I thought, "Oh man, this map is so challenging. I'm going through all this stuff. How'd they do this?" And then somebody pointed out to me that's Santa's face, and I was like, "Wow, I
totally missed that one."
Yeah, just called myself out on the internet live. Thanks.
Let's do.
All right, let's see here. What do I still need, everyone? I think I need some of this over here. This is our 6th round. I need some of this. This is going too fast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there and get that one guy that I need. So I have the straight and this. I have a straight and a T left. And I need okay.
Straight left.
So
straight left and nowhere to go with it. I mean, I do and I don't, right? I guess I can go
yes.
here. Okay.
Well, and I always use these last 2 little rounds here to try to finish up anything that
you're close to.
Right, exactly. Anything that I'm close to getting like extra points on or anything, I'm like, quickly use all of them to get to this one last place that I need to get to. Oh, Duvel is from Flanders, Belgium. So you know it's going to be good. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be some good beer.
Speaking of Flanders.
Right? Chat is fantastic. I love the stuff that comes from chat.
Chat is my favorite thing about live streaming, frankly.
Ooh, we got
yesterday, a whole thing broke out about barbecue. So during our alma mater, because Ryan is out of town and he's in Texas, and then it just devolved into lots of yummy barbecue, and then I was starving.
Yeah, because Texas has yummy barbecue. We were actually talking about that the other day too. I mean, it's barbecue season right now, right?
Right.
And somebody mentions Texas and you're like, okay, sweet tea and barbecue, and that's where it's at.
So I can put in a trap where I might go through. It's really about where you go through, right?
Nope, you have to put it, so you can never occupy that square after you draw it through there.
Got it. Okay.
I won't penalize you if you did it already.
Nope. I was double checking before I made any mistakes. Oh my gosh.
At the end, it gets crazy.
Work. This didn't work out at all.
Oh. Everybody starts unveiling like all the traps and everything that happened, and then it gets crazy.
It feels crazy right now.
Okay.
I'm at crazy.
And this is actually, we had 2 traps and a trick. So we had a very minimal amount of cards to use this time around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going to miss everything I need. Oh no.
Same. All right. I guess I can just.
Oh no, I'm like 100%. Oh no, wait, maybe I can draw it this way. Okay, hold on. 7. Oh goodness. Okay, I made it.
All right. That was just a placement to place at this point. All righty.
Just throw it down.
It's all 4. That's all I got.
All right, let me get my little pens here. Now we're going to mark All the traps. Well, we're going to mark all the traps that everybody had throughout the game. So there should be some letters and numbers on here. And what you can do is just go ahead and let me know the letter and the number of where your traps are at, and then your trick at the end. So 2 traps and then a trick.
Okay, so
and
I3.
I3, okay.
And
Ooh.
D8.
And D8, you said?
Yes.
Oh, we were thinking alike right there. That's close to each other. And where'd you end up putting your trick at?
F3.
F3. All right. And in chat, okay, so we have I3. Oh my gosh, they're coming up so fast. Okay, this is going to hold on a second. Let's see here. We have I3 and D8 traps. Okay, so D8. Oh no, okay, you're naming off those ones. Tricks. Okay, perfect. What do we got? B2 for our trick here. Where's B2 for our trick? Oh, everybody's thinking the same on here. Traps at B4 and E6. E6 right here. Oh, that's dirty. I hope you didn't go for the dragon.
I didn't. I thought about it and I changed my mind. But I did go through one of those regardless.
Did you? Okay. So
Let's see, up close.
Yeah, so now what you're going to do is anywhere where your line went through a trap, then you're going to get -2 points. And you can actually, -3 points. You can actually put it right here. So you can total up how many traps that you went through and get the negative points. And then if your little line here went through a trick, then you can go ahead and add your +2 points on it. So
okay,
I think
I hit 2 traps or tricks. No,
you hit
traps.
2 tricks.
Traps.
So then
traps.
2 traps. Okay, so then you would take -4 on that. And I think I put a
on my
trap
sheet
here.
it shows -3. For
-3. Oh my gosh,
traps.
I keep on saying -2.
Just making sure I wasn't wrong. I want my
No,
points
you're
if I can get
100%
them.
correct.
And then you said
and then the tricks are +2 points for the other person. So if your line went through one of those, then the other person is going to get +2 points off of you.
Okay, so C8 I went through.
Oh yeah, that was my trap. That was my trick.
And B2.
And that one there, okay, I think that was Jan's. So Jan, you get +2 points, and I would get +2 points. Although that kind of negates my running through the trap because I got a -3 for that, and then a +2. So a net of -1 on that last one. That works. Not as negative.
All right. So somebody went through C8, it looks like. Is that mine? That was mine, right?
Yep. That one was yours. No, wait. Let's see here. C8. Nope. C8 was
not
mine. Yep. C8 was
yours.
mine. Oh, yeah. Let's see her. So then I actually am at a net +1 point now. Oh, yeah. Okay, so going from the top to the bottom, I'm just going to go through each of the scoring portions here. So +2 for each loot that your path went through. So if you went through one of the little loot bags, you're going to get +2 for each little loot bag you went through. And then if you went through the dragon, you're going to get +4 for each loot bag you went through.
Okay.
For each weapon that you went through, you're just going to get a +1. So I have a +4 there on that one. I don't think I got any loot bags. And then +4 for each monster your path crosses that also has the same weapon that you went through. So if you got a combination of weapons and monsters that you went through, then that would be +4 points.
Okay.
Which that's my big one. I got 16 on there.
Nice.
I know. So good. It's so satisfying whenever you go ahead and can get both the axe and the monster. I always feel bad if I always collect the axe. I'm like, why did I even collect that for 1 point? If I wasn't able to vanquish that monster.
Right? Yeah. Mistakes were made. First play.
Mistakes are always made first play.
I just came out with a straight 10.
That's not bad. That's good. Okay. We got -2 for each
Whatever,
monster.
16 monster points. A professional monster hunter cat.
Well, you know what? I get to play all the time, though, so it's not fair at all. It's not fair at all.
Jan got 18.
Fantastic. We got -2 for each monster that you went through. However, you did not get the weapon for. If that happened where you only got the monster, not the weapon, then you get -2 points for each one of those monsters. You get +1 point for each unused entryway arrow. So for each arrow that you did not end up using at all, so I have 1, 2, 3, I think. I have 3 that I did not use.
2.
And then -2 for each unused card, which I did not do any of that. Hello, Marie.
Same.
How are you doing? And then just total up your points after that. Oh, I'm going to get a good score this time. I'm so excited. Okay. Final score. 24. Dun, dun, dun. I got 24. Yay!
Well, you beat Jan. Well done. Well done.
What did you end up getting?
10. Oh, I was
10?
saying
Yeah.
It was just 10.
That's fantastic. Well, you know what? Though, what was it? Ellen from what was it? Not Married Meeples, is it? But she ended up getting 0 points, and I was like, "Oh no, that's the first time ever." I'm like, "But
Make
Ellen,
it happen.
At least you had so much fun playing, right?"
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love when you can totally mess it all up. That's
right?
fun for me.
And it's still fun and silly. So, did you like the whole trap mechanism on the boards here,
Yes.
where you draw a trap and then it's like going to trigger on somebody else's thing, but no, you don't know because you can hold it up to here, and then it's a secret, and I love that so much.
Yeah, that's so good. Such a fun mechanism. And you were showing me before we started, there's a bunch of different maps for this.
There is a bunch of different maps. I'll show you again real quick, because the sort of mechanics that comes up with this completely changes. So with this here, having these cursed gems as you go through completely changes the game here, because you can go through one of these gems and it'll give you points until it turns bad and becomes cursed. And then it's going to give you negative points. So it becomes like a little bit riskier. One of my favorite ones, though, is the opening and closing doors that they have here. You basically roll one of these little dice here, and if it lands on a dragon, then all the dragon doors open up and you can kind of scoot through here. So that's like the only times that you can get through these doors and cross these paths. And then the other doors will be closed at that time. So that really changes up where you're going and where you're building
really
your
cool.
path. Yes, like it adds a really interesting mechanic throughout the game of just having a chance of like, okay, I could build over here, but what if the door never opens? Like, what if it doesn't happen at the right time? I don't have the right piece to get through or something, or it dead ends. Like, what am I going to do?
It's wonderful.
Right?
I can't wait to play that map and many more.
I am so excited for you. Yeah, I think you're really going to like those maps. They're super fun. That's in the Deadly Doodles 2 expansion. You get 6 different new maps to choose from. So exciting.
Yay. Well, thank you so much for having me on today.
Absolutely. We love talking to you, and I hope that, maybe we can do something else in the future. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to.
All right. Well,
I love hanging out with you, Kat. What can I say?
Oh, you're so sweet. Well, thank you to all of our viewers for watching. We will be back next week with a new game to play. I'm actually thinking of showing all of you the new Munchkin Tales. And Kira, where can we find you at if people want to follow you?
So you can find a lot of what we're doing on Man vs. Meeple on Instagram and Facebook, and it's at Man vs. Meeple across the board, including Twitter, which is mostly Jeremy on Twitter. I'm mostly on Instagram with David. And then if you're looking for just me, at Off Duty Ninja is my Twitter handle, so you can find me there.
Fantastic. Thank you again so much for joining us today, and we will see everybody else next week. Bye.